In 2008, President George W. Bush signed the National Defense Authorization Act, authorizing the Secretary of Defense to conduct a program commemorating the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War. Now, that commemoration was officially inaugurated at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. That was back on Memorial Day 2012. This week, hundreds of veterans across the Tri-Cities were honored by Congresswoman Diana Harshbarger. Ainsley Daniel was there and tells their story.
Receiving a congressional commendation for serving in the Vietnam War is something most veterans in the 60s and 70s never dreamed of when they first returned home.
People just didn't believe in what we were doing. We were just soldiers. We had nothing to do with the government. We just done what we were supposed to do and asked to do and told to do. So what the government done had nothing to do with us whatsoever, and they took it out on us instead of the government.
While some went on their own, many were drafted.
In 1966, you didn't have much choice. When you graduated from high school in '65, you had a pretty good chance of going in and going to Vietnam.
More than 58,000 American service members lost their lives, and 150,000 were wounded there. But many are still carrying the impacts decades later.
I have Agent Orange, and I've been one of the more fortunate ones that I've gotten to it early enough that, you know, I still have problems, you know, hands, bones, heart, blood vessels, about anything. It always bothers you. It's always there. It's always in the back of your mind.
As the memory of the Vietnam War fades, so does the amount of people who fought there.
We lose 390 a day of these Vietnam veterans, and there were over 2 million of them. So we have to be diligent in thanking them now, because this is for posterity. This is what we do this for. They did it to protect us. I'm doing it as a thank you 50 years later.
Those on the front lines of history then, now saying they are watching it repeat itself.
Vietnam and Afghanistan is similar for the fact that we try to prop up an unstable government. The government in Vietnam was unstable from the day one.
The Afghanistan deal and the Iraq deal is kind of a pyramid with Vietnam, the way it went. Political, it's all political. We were handcuffed in Vietnam, and they were handcuffed in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Reporting for News Channel 11, Ainsley Daniel.
By presidential proclamation, the Vietnam War commemoration continues through Veterans Day 2025, commemorating the 50th anniversary over a 13-year period. We have more information on who qualifies and how to get a commendation on our website, WJHL.com.